Hey guys, and welcome back to American Truck Simulator. Let's ride. Alright. Oh! There's a wee crash there. Nothing to do with the sheer state of the way that I parked that trailer. Why would you want a trailer around there anyway? It's just the most ridiculous place. But plenty of fucking space here. Plenty of fucking space here. No. You want it at fucking bumfuck nowhere, don't you? Right, I'm just gonna go and have a wee sleepy. Because my character's yawning. So I'm going to go and hit this place up here. Go for a sleep. Then check the... I don't know what happened there. I was trying to go over to the left side and then completely forgot, and then I was going to correct it, so I went onto the right side, and then just my brain just froze. We took some damage to the truck. It's not in any immediate need of fixing, so I think I'll be fine running around with a slightly dented truck. Alright. Let's stop it here and have a wee rest. Just park across a load of bays. Nobody will mind. There we go. Let's go and fill up, and then we'll go back to the rail station. Actually, I suppose we can just check on the map for on the freight list to see if that's the best place for us to go. Should probably take off the high beams there. Right. Fill her up, Joe. It's 282, yet it's always an even number of dollars that I pay. I never pay any cents. So strange. Right. Let's check the freight market. We're just doing this while, I don't know where this place counts as me being. I don't think I'm there. Are we Bakersfield, technically? The real export? No, I don't know where it expects us to be. But as long as we're getting over $20 from the, as long as we're getting over $20 for taking something out of this rail place, I don't really care. Over $20 a mile and I'm happy. Because even with our thing leveled up, it doesn't seem that we're getting much more than $20 a mile. Let's actually check before I do that. Job market, freight market, without selecting anywhere. $25 is the max. So maybe we might want to look for... I don't know. We're that far out of it anywhere that it kind of makes sense just to take the best priced thing that these guys have got, instead of wasting time driving to somewhere else. It's all about time, baby. Right. $18 is just fucking woeful though, so let's check. What's the closest thing that we've got? Closest thing's like Bakersfield, and that's like $20 right now. Hey, don't tell me that's the... I don't know why that's the only one it's shown me as well. No idea. You know what, I'm just going to take... I'm going to take something from this place. Hopefully just a little shorty. Take that over to Oxnard. Gallon, that's what the place is called. Take a little fridge unit to Eddie's in LA. I did not mean that. F6. Fuck off. didn't mean to take it. Okay, we'll take the refrigerated units to Eddie's then. That is not what I wanted to do. Oh well, this is a refrigerated unit. Okay, and touch trailer. Ah, let's get going. I'll say at least it's a refrigerated unit. It's a bit different. A bit different. We haven't taken a refrigerated unit anywhere. Alrighty. Let's get fucking shipping, because this is a job that I didn't want because I accidentally says yes, and he's like, oh nope, you said yes. If you say yes, then that's a fucking 10 grand fee if you want to cancel it. It's like, fucking hell, man. This guy runs a racket. What is he? Fucking mafioso? Jesus. I've done it again. Whoa. Almost. Yeah, Jesus Christ. Fucking... These delivery companies are run by the mafia. You know what? Actually, now that I've said that out loud, wouldn't surprise me. Would not surprise me. Fucking mafia run delivery companies. Probably the easiest way to ship stuff. Illegal stuff is what, what I mean in there. Defense goods, if you can just like shove it on the back of a truck and get it to fuck. I know that a lot of the drug lords used to have their own shipping companies, like the Colombian drug lords. Used to have their own shipping companies because it was obviously it was easier. What's the point in getting someone to ship something for you illegally? Then you have to start bribing people. You're probably cheaper, and actually probably not even cheaper. You probably make fucking money out of having a regular shipping company. It's fucking it's crazy, isn't it? It's like, I've got two options here. Being a drug lord, I also have a fair amount of cash. So, I can either A, pay a load of people, pay a load of bribes and stuff so that I can ship stuff all nonchalant like. Or B, I could start my own trucking company, which will in turn earn me money and still get my stuff shipped. It's crazy. Kinda makes sense what one you'd fucking do. But as an aside, I think if you do start your own shipping company, then obviously the old popo have got quite an obvious target. That's if they already know that you are the drug lord, but they always fucking know. They always know. I've watched Narcos. They fucking know. Although most of these drug lords weren't very fucking quiet about the fact, were they? I think that's one of the interesting things about it, is it's like, you're doing something highly illegal, yet you want everyone to know because you want them to know how powerful you are and that you're not someone to be fucked with. So you want to have a reputation so that people don't fuck with you, but at the same time you don't want to have a reputation because it is actively detrimental to you for people to know that you're engaged in such illicit activities. It's funny. It's an interesting conundrum. Dilemma, if you will. Catch-22. Catch-22, there's a book that I still have not read. I know the story behind it, but I've not read it, so... It's one of those things that I always mean to read. There's a couple of like older books that I really want to read. Catch-22 being one of them. If you've got any like classics that I should have read that I probably haven't, drop them in the comment section below, because I'm always up for a bit of broadening my literary horizons, let's put it that way. So it's Catch-22. The two that are on my list right now is Catch-22 and In the Days of the Comet. I want to read both of them. Don't get me wrong, I've read an awful lot of classic literature. But there's always some of them that just sneak past you, that you always think about but you've never actually read. I think that's what I'm going to do after this. I think that's what I'm going to do after this this episode. I'm going to go onto Amazon and fucking order some books. I'm in no way endorsed by Amazon, sadly. So I don't get any free books, you bastards. I don't get any money from from shouting out their company. But at the end of the day, who the fuck else sells fucking books online? I don't fucking know. Maybe that's my fault, I don't know. Or maybe it's their fault for not marketing properly to me. If I think about that, other book retailers, other online book retailers, you scum. I mean, I suppose I could go onto like Waterstone's website and get a book off of them, but why? I've already got Prime. So I don't want to go onto Waterstone's website. Like, why would I want to go onto Waterstone's website and wait like a couple of days, like 4 or 5 working days to get a book, when I could just go onto Amazon and get it primed next day? I can deliver by helicopter or fucking spaceship or whatever. I don't know what they're doing now. Oh, and I remember that the drones thing, they were like pushing towards getting drones to do deliveries, and then the FCA were like, get the fuck. The FCA? The FAA. Fucking hell, Stajo. That's one fucking acronym that you should never have got wrong, you fucking imbecile. Yes, the FAA were like, nope. You know, you're not flying shit around in our airspace, you numpties. Which makes an awful lot of sense. And then the FAA got pretty heavily criticised about being, like, right, not moving with the times, FAA, Jesus. Like, I suppose, I mean, I admit it's probably going to be very fucking unlikely that that drones will ever interfere with any sort of aircraft whatsoever, but still, what's the point in taking that chance? Did I not have one of these deliveries where it was like 90 that I got for parking? I'm sure that I did. I'm sure I definitely got a 90 parking thing. Ridiculous, I should be getting more 90 parkings. 90 experience, that is, I'm talking about. Not like Stajo, what you just saying 90? You're just saying fucking numbers now, mate. Is that what your commentary's fucking devolved into? Just you spouting numbers at us? Yes, 90, 72, 33. Look, I'm playing American football. Aren't I impressive? Oh God, I wonder how many people are just annoyed with that. Right, let's start swinging this around now. We've got plenty of distance to work with, so I can do a nice, long and easy turn in here. Alright, let's flick that end right in. Straighten ourselves up a bit. It was not a good parking this time, Stajo, not a good parking. Still substantially better than the previous parking escapade that you had. That was only 12 minutes, it's not bad. Let's have a little look on the job market. Do you guys do any deliveries that I can pick up, or are you just a drop-off only? I think it seems like it's just a drop-off only stage. They've got no other trucks around here. Right, let's have a wee checky of the job market. Eh? Where am I? Think I'm in Oxnard. That's funny, that one goes from Oxnard to Oxnard, just like around the corner. Right, let's grab a hold of this one. It's 23 ducats. Let's go and pick this one up, and we can probably stop just as we get to the this place. That'll probably hit us up at the... Oh, maybe not actually. I was going to say that'll probably hit us up at the 20-minute mark, but I doubt it. I mean, we're pretty much flying through this. You know what I'm going to do though? Is I'm going to go to the bank and I'm going to pay this off, so we're not paying that 23% anymore. There we go. So now our next one's at 87 grand. Okay, let's try and save 87 grand up to get rid of that. I'm one of these people that doesn't like going into debt for anything, so when like in real life, I generally only buy something if I've got enough money for it. So I don't own a car, obviously, and apart from my flat, like, I don't have enough money for the flat, but I don't know, I just don't have that much money just sitting around, do you? But yeah, I generally don't like to buy things unless I've got the money there. So like, if I'm buying a TV, I won't get it on HP or anything like that. I'll just save up the money and then buy it when I've got it. That way, just yeah. I mean, like, what's the point in buying something in HP? Unless obviously you're getting 0% interest, then it only makes fucking. Then it's like free money. Fuck's sake. Then there's basically no difference between it as long as you know that you can afford it. But at the same time, the only time I would ever get something on 0% interest is if it's a car or a motorbike, or if it's a more likely to be a motorbike. You don't really get cars on 0% interest. Or if I've got the money sitting, like, to buy the thing outright, and I'll just get it on 0% interest just so that I've got that money in case an emergency pops up. Like, that's probably the only time I would ever do that. I don't know, I don't know, I don't like being in debt. I don't like having monthly outgoings, let's put it that way. Which is probably why I can afford to do YouTube full time with the tiny paychecks that I get, because I spent most of my life making sure that I've got minimal monthly outgoings. And as a result, I'm able to afford to get by on a low income. Alright. Let's get in here. We've got 4 minutes, man. 4 minutes. It'll take us longer than that to deliver it. I don't want to do a split episode, so maybe I'll just do... Maybe I'll just fucking deliver this. It's not very far. Yeah, let's just fucking deliver it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Whatever. Alright, let's... reverse onto the back of you. Alright, full right lock, and let's get going. Straighten up our viewpoint a little bit. Alrighty. And then the glorious thing is we're just straight back onto the motorway here. Whoa! Fucking hell, mate! That indicates slightly too early for you there, bobag? Jesus. Some people. That one there wasn't my fault. I may have indicated too early, but I obviously was not turning. Stupid idiot. Right, I'm coming out here, little car, so... I fucking quit it. Jesus. Right, let's get up to the 55 mile an hour. I just take great offence to them not moving out a lane when on a motorway like that. It's like, who taught you how to drive? Really? Motorways, right? Another rant I've got about driving. In the UK, I don't know about the US, but in the UK, when you're a learner driver, you are not allowed, you're not permitted to go on motorways. Therefore, you do not, when you learn how to drive, you do not ever go on a motorway. Additionally, you do not, your test does not involve motorway driving whatsoever. In-Hull instead of U-Haul? Odd. So it doesn't involve motorway driving whatsoever. So the moment that people pass their test, they are legally allowed to get in a car and go on the motorway. The day that they get that little fucking slip that says you've passed, they can get a car by themselves, go on the motorway, never having driven on one before, not knowing any of the rules of how to properly drive on a motorway, like, that aren't legally specific, like when you're on a slip road, move out. Like when you're passing a slip road and someone's trying to come onto the motorway, move out and let them in. Like, that's not part of the highway code, but it's something that you just should fucking do. And unless someone's told them that, they'll never know. And, like, what else? Like, don't sit in the fucking, don't sit in the middle lane doing the speed limit. Like, that's one of the things that bugs the life out of me about the fucking motorways, is that people don't realise that that this lane here that I've just went into is, I went into it because it's a merge, but this lane here is a fucking overtaking lane. Be in that lane if you're overtaking. Don't be in that lane if you're not overtaking. If you're not overtaking anything on your right, then don't fucking be in it. Or on your left. Yeah, I was like, yeah, on your left in the UK. If you're not overtaking anything, there's no need for you to be in that lane at all, so don't fucking be in it. What else? Yeah, just like when people are coming on, to make sure you get the fuck away from them. When you're on a slip road coming onto a motorway, make sure that you get yourself up to the speed limit. Like up to the speed of the motorway, like match your speed with the traffic's. Don't come on doing 30 fucking mile an hour and then speed up when you're on the motorway. Speed up on the slip road so you can match traffic, so you can easier merge. Like that shit just doesn't get taught to you, and that shit's something that either like someone else who drives should tell you, or get fucked, mate. Get fucked. There's no way in hell that you would have done me for that 31 mile an hour just about to come onto a 55. Go fuck yourself. Ah, that's when programmatic things are just dumb. Because that's set like, is player character X number of feet away from a... Yeah, loan installments were fucking poor again. Is player character X number of feet away from police officer? Yes. If true, if player vehicle is over speed dot limit, issue speed dot fucking ticket. And it's like, well, to be honest, if that was in a real life situation, that police car would say, we're going up to 55 mile an hour, sign, okay, technically it is illegal. Yeah, I completely understand that. What I done there was illegal. I was breaking the speed limit. I was only going a couple of mile an hour over it, and I was coming up to a 55. Like any fucking, like not even my philosophical, I'm going to call him Officer Dick. Not even Officer Dick. Nah, man, Dick's too hard a name. But Dick's too hard a name to give a jobs with. Officer, I got a good name for him. Francis. Officer Francis. Yeah, jobs with. Officer Francis, that's who I'm going with. The Jobsworth guy that would give you a ticket for anything, even he wouldn't fucking give you a ticket there. It's just bullshit. Bullshit. And I was fucking behind him. These officers need cones of vision. There's no way he would say, oh, that guy's coming up towards me at 31 mile an hour. He's gaining speed on me and I'm doing exactly the speed limit. So he must be speeding. It's like, nah, shut it. Ah. I just don't know anymore. Alright. You, where do you want it? Should have fucking known. Alright, you just gotta stall, mate. There we go. Good job. Bloody hell. I don't know if I'm going to have enough space to turn around in here, but I'm not reversing all the way through, so you can piss off. I was very tempted to reverse all the way through, but... Oh my god, we've got fucking loads of room. There we are. Okay. Alright, let's straighten up here. No. Okay, let's continue to straighten up. Alright. Okay, and detach. Beauty. Nice. Alright, but unfortunately that's going to have to do us for this episode, so do remember that if you've enjoyed this episode to drop a like down below and subscribe if you want to see more in the future, but as always I've been Stager, you've been awesome. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.